Should you draft Kyler Murray in fantasy football this year? Well, let's talk about it. Kyler Murray reminds me a lot of Chick-fil-A because every time I go there, it's a little bit worse than I remember it being. And it really doesn't live up to the hype it's getting based on what it's been historically. Kyler Murray is the epitome of a quarterback in fantasy football in the fact that he is going to be started by someone, but I pity that person. Kyler has rushing upside, and that's the dirty word for Kyler Murray because the fact of the matter is Kyler Murray is not a very good real-life quarterback. He's mid. He's fine. But he has rushing upside, and because of that, people always want to draft him. Kyler finished last year as the QB 11, and he's currently going as the QB 9 and the 77th overall player. So we're looking at a 7th round-ish pick, Adam, for Mr. Murray. And listen, I can't with Kyler Murray anymore. Kyler Murray has no ceiling or floor, which is to say he can score 35 points or he can score 5 points. And he did both of those things last year, and it made me incredibly mad as a Kyler Murray owner. Murray's only real value comes in best ball because he is not a viable starting quarterback because he will sink your ship on weeks, but it'll also be the reason your ship doesn't sink on weeks. Kyler's not a great passer. He had mid-passing numbers last year. But he props himself up with the rushing that ends up to where he ends up probably being, if you're in a 12 team, a guy who should be started by a team. I mean, look, the last 3 years, he's had 18.5 points per game. That is starting QB numbers. The problem is he gets there through this Mickey Mouse 5 points 1 week, 20 points the next week way that just ends up where he's not actually good some of the time. He's only good some of the time, and that's just not what I want. Like, I would rather have Bo Nix average 18 points per game, and I don't even really like Bo Nix that much the more I think about it, but I'd rather have Bo Nix average 18 points per game consistently than have Kyler Murray drop 25 one week and 10 the next week, and I lose one of those weeks because Kyler Murray didn't put up the numbers I needed him to. And even, going past that, if you want a boom-bust rushing quarterback, Justin Fields is going in round 11. Drake May is going in round 12. These guys, I think, have the same upside of Kyler Murray where they could go, be a top 10 QB prospect, but they might get there through, the Mickey Mouse boom bust kind of format. And I'd rather not spend a middle of the round pick on Kyler Murray than just wait and draft Justin Fields or Drake May if you want the rushing upside. Justin Fields is the freest pick this year because he's in a round 11 pick. Justin Fields has finished historically as a top 5 quarterback 2 out of his 3 times he was a full-time starter. What are we doing? There's no reason to draft Kyler Murray, and I'm giving him a D+ just because he's way too overdrafted for the value he brings.